for Minecraft, I've only just clicked load the game. I was supposed to do that when I was starting up the stream, but whatever. I'm talking about Minecraft now, so let's get on to the topic of Minecraft. Minecraft. And I'll switch scenes in a second. In terms of Minecraft today, we've got a couple of options that we can do. We can continue building the honey farm house, the beekeeper's cottage. We can continue building that. We can maybe extend the sugarcane farm a little bit. I'm less likely to do that. I'm not likely to do that. There is scope to be able to extend it, but at the moment we don't need it desperately. But I would like to do that at some point, start extending that down. So that's an option. Another option is potentially we could actually, what was the other option? We could do villages and stuff and like continue working on that. That could be quite fun actually, because we haven't done villager stuff on stream for a while, not properly. I mean, we've kind of had it. In fact, I don't think we've done any villager stuff on this save on stream. It's all stuff that I've done off stream. So I wouldn't mind getting that set up. We could do that, or we could kind of like option 4 would be to do the exterior garden, which I keep putting off. So a couple of creative things, one kind of technical, maybe one redstone. I'm less likely to want to do that, because we did the redstone. We finished off the sugarcane farm last stream. Well, the first technical side of it. So yes, we shall have to have a look. Let me know what you guys are kind of feeling. We could actually go on an adventure today. I am tempted to beat the game, actually, at some point very soon, so we can get shulker boxes and elytra. Just because I'm getting a little bit tired. Actually, I'll tell you what we don't have. We don't have any form of mob farm. So yeah, so I'll just kind of like go over what I've done here since the last stream. I've made the kind of the cave top a little bit nicer. I've now encased everything around here in glass. We don't actually have the full glass yet, but I mean it's functional now, so I'm gonna save it. I do have a door system here that hooks up the redstone and stuff. I do have an issue though when it comes to the redstone, and I can't think of a way around it. Like, I legit cannot think of a way around it. So the redstone at the end of last stream was wrong, right? Because we had a repeater right behind there, which is not good. We didn't need that there. Having a repeater right behind there meant that this piston wasn't firing. I misjudged where the observers and stuff were, so I just made a mistake. But then I found out that if this observer, because then I moved the redstone repeater back like 2 places, if this observer detected the line, it wasn't triggering the cart to go and collect up the sugarcane. There was a lot more sugarcane in here. I've emptied it out and traded it for emeralds off stream. So that was an issue, and I did like a semi-fix. There's a jellycat there. I did a semi-fix, so now I've got this button here. If I do that, it doesn't activate that piston there. Oh no, what did I do? Why is that piston not firing? Because that looks like it's not fired in a while. Oh, no. That's fine, right? So Yeah, so the redstone line gets to here and then stops here, right? So that piston actually doesn't fire. If you move the button up, white... No. Yeah, no, that's going to be every single time. So, I mean, what we could do here is just put, like, an extender back there, actually. So let's just do that real quick. Not sure if that would work, but we can... Yeah, you see, so the issue that I was having, and I can't remember how I was getting around this before, because there was... I definitely got around it before, and I just can't. I was having just a block. I think I was trying to do this while I was tired at some point, and I wasn't having a good time. Where are my repeaters? I don't have a repeater. That's fine. Okay. There's probably a dead easy way of doing this. Doing what I want to do with the redstone itself. But I'm not sure. Also, by the way, yeah, I'm eating cookies. That was because I was upgrading another villager who wanted to buy carrots and potatoes and now pumpkins. That's something that we could maybe start work on today, is like a melon and pumpkin farm, maybe. I don't know. Or like working out where we want to put those. Where is my redstone? I've got one repeater. Okay, well, let's make some more, shall we? 3 more. That'll do. That'll do. We don't need to go overboard on the repeaters because they will... You're fishing in Terraria. Yeah, I would like to have maybe like a small fishing farm at some point so we can get some raw fish going, just to start taming some of the cats that are knocking around. That one I don't care about because we've already got a jelly cat, I believe. Oh, you dick. No. No! How did it know? There you go. So that one I don't care. But like some of the... I wouldn't mind getting the achievement where you breed like all the cats. So, the issue that I was having, and maybe you guys can be smarter than me on how to... So if I want to extend this here, what I was doing, which I realize is very dumb, is doing that, and this, right? But then when that fires, it's activating this, which is then going around in a big old loop. Not ideal. Can't do that. And I just could not figure a way to activate this dust here without like having a break in the line somewhere. I could not figure it out, and I still can't, just because we've got so many of those observers. Like the only way I can figure it out is if you actually get rid of one of the observers. Yeah, like that was the only way around. I also changed this gate activation ever so slightly now. I've got 3 repeaters there instead of just the 1, but that was the only way to do it. So yeah, I just couldn't figure it out. But I mean, that also means that if this gets triggered here, it's not going far enough to activate this piece of... Which it should. So, have I just got... Is it just not... Did I just goof and built it too big, maybe? I'm not sure. Because if we've got... If that observer triggers, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So it should trigger that. I don't understand. And I just could not, for the life of me, figure it out. Maybe the... So, like, if I hit this here, it doesn't light up that last piece of redstone, right? But if I put that there... I don't think it is. Oh, no, it is. It is. So that's firing. So if we do this and then to there, It is. So maybe this is counting as one tick instead of it being a... So can we do this instead? Or is that's probably just gonna make it worse, right? I think that's probably made the whole situation worse. And the problem is I can't quite see. So what I want is I want to see if the redstone dust lights up. And that will be, there's a way of letting us show that. So let's just get a... Actually, let's use a lamp because the lamp will be easier to see. So if the redstone dust is, if that was a fix, which I don't think it's going to be, but if that was a fix, I'm just going to do that real quick. Then no, I don't want gold. Okay. So I want this one to light up. So real quick, let's just break that because I don't want that to activate anyway. So that should light up now if I've fixed it, but I don't think it has. It has not. Okay. So there's still that. Okay, so this is just useless then. So I just cannot, for the life of me, figure out... Oh, wait, hold on. I mean, this might work. I've got an idea now, actually, that might work. But it might be weird. Might make things trigger twice, which is that's fine. I don't have any observers either. What is this? Okay, we're not doing any redstone projects today because we don't have any redstone. So yeah, chat, what do you guys want me to do today? No redstone projects. We worked a lot on redstone last time, and yeah. Oops. Whoops. Dun, dun, dun. So, if we have that facing that way. Now, obviously that's going to fire twice, right? But at least it should carry the signal all the way down to here. And again, the way to test that would be have that there so we can see if it lights up. It does not. So then that makes me feel like... Is that still... Yes, that's still not harvested. So that makes me feel... like I've just got the distances wrong. So it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15... 16. I did. I got the distances wrong then. Ah. It's supposed to be 15, not 16. Okay, so we can get rid of that. That was why it wasn't working, because I can't count. But is there a way, like a one-way signal that won't that won't get stuck on repeat? So we need like a gate on the back of these, like just a one-way gate. And if we can figure that out, then we can do it in reverse as well, so that this also activates. Or maybe not. Maybe we couldn't do that unless I have like it go over the roof and then activate there. But then if it's activating here, then it's just gonna keep. That's gonna be a loop, right? So I don't know how to do that. I can't think how we can do that. I want a one-way pulse extender. Maybe not pulse extender. One-way... Not pulse extenders. I want a one-way signal gate. That's what I want. So two-way redstone repeater, one line. What is this? Oh, I'm an idiot. Of course. I know that gate. I've used that gate before. Oh, there's multiple here, actually. It's into a block, out of the block, and then out, and then... Yeah, okay. I still don't think that's going to work in our system, though. Oh, yeah, no, okay, that does make sense. Okay, so let's build a mock-up. It does make sense. I'm an idiot. I knew this. I've known this before. So we need some sticky pistons, basically. That's what we're gonna need. And let me guess, I've got no slime. I've got no slime. Something else I've changed, by the way, I've added a bubble vator here because I was fed up of swimming. So we've got a bubble vator there now. Yeah. Oh, that's Golem is there. What did I come up here for? Slime balls. Let's make some sticky pistons. Because we can just do a pulse gate, right? And then when the line is on, we lift up the, like, it goes through, lifts up the piston so it doesn't come back the other side, kind of thing. Which is potentially what we need to do. So let's get one of these. Oh, do you know what I need? I need a crafting bench down here. Why have I not brought a crafting bench down here so that I can just make stuff? It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Do you know what? I'm gonna kill the golem while they're asleep. Oops. Give me one more extra piece of iron. I was trying to do a crit then, but I got something above my head. I'm not very good at doing the crits on the golems, like that. I'm not very good at just doing crits in general, to be fair. Okay, what did I come up here for? A crafting bench, right? Let's see if we had one pre-prepped. Maybe in processed wood? Got bookshelves in there and then bookshelves elsewhere. No, I don't think we do. So we don't have one that's pre-made. I thought I had like a travel one that I... Maybe I lost it at some point, I don't know. Bookshelves can go in here. Okay, that's fine. Oh, no, I did. They were here for whatever. That's an odd box. I know I had them somewhere. It's just an odd box for them to be in. But that's fine. Yeah. Oh. So it's been triggered. That got triggered. But that didn't get triggered? I don't... Yeah, you see, I feel like that is perpetually, like, grown. Fully grown. I don't think that's ever going to get changed. Let's do some pistons down here. Right, sticky piston. So, if we have... Let's break that out of the way. If we have that there with a block here, have a line of dust going in that direction, and a repeater coming out of here. Right, okay. Actually, I'm kind of wondering if this is also going to work. Just bear with me. Do I have a button? Probably somewhere in here. So this is one of the great things with doing mock-up stuff like this, right? So, yeah, okay. So that's that. Nice and simple, right? And then we want one on this side as well. I'll make another button. Okay, so at the moment we've got... Ah, yes, but if I put that on 3-tick delay... Oh, we only need a pulse anyway, right? It only needs to be a pulse. But that creates like a short pulse that then also lights this. So this button also lights this, right? Which is great. So that is an extender. However, now what I want is something to come off of here. And then on this side, we need to loop it back around onto there. So let's put that here. And another one of these, right? Like, is this gonna work? Right? Okay. That should work, I think. Right. So what I'm trying to avoid here is I don't want this to be perpetually turned on. I don't want a loop. Oh. Of course. Right, yeah. That's not gonna work. Hey cow, how's it going, my dude? Because those blocks were never getting No. I don't have enough room. Actually, maybe? Here, let's just really quick put that. It should do the same thing. Maybe not. Just having a look. Look. Okay. Well, welcome in. How you doing, dude? How's your D&D campaign going? Alright, so I want both lights to turn on, but I don't want there to be a loop created. So that one got turned on, that one got turned on, perfect. But that has been forced up there because that's only that was only a quick pulse, right? So it needs to be. Ooh, so I do need a little bit of an extension on there then. That could work. All right, hold on. Yeah, okay, so. Yeah, okay, so that's not necessarily working at the moment. That's fine. What if we do it from this way around? Is that still going to work? Of course it doesn't, because that's just powering this piece of redstone dust here. Okay. Just about the news, you were given credit. I named a month after your character. I can't remember my character's name. I remember he was an asmere who was a bard that kind of like got trapped. I can't remember his name. Milan, that was it. Yeah, of course it was Milan. Milan. Oh yes, hello. I'm Milan. I remember now. I remember. I have too many D&D characters in my head. At these days. because I'm now the DM for our campaign. It's very difficult to remember what the fuck you're on about half the time. I have like a notebook right next to me now. Like this is full of crap, full of just junk. I can't keep it in my head. So. Also, I don't use D&D Beyond either, so, and I think that character sheet was like solely on D&D Beyond. So, yeah, that's another reason why. It was great. You've unlocked some. I have my own notebooks. Nice. I mean, like, at the moment, my entire desk is like filled with like battle maps that we could be. Well, that we've already used that. That's why I don't mind showing that. But like, there's just battle maps of things that I've drawn and wait, where are we? We did that the other day, and other stuff. You can't see that one because it's all in pencil because I scrapped it. You know, things like that I like. My entire desk is just cluttered with that junk. I've got the player's handbook right there. I've got like all of my other monster manual and Volo's guide and all that crap down here with like 100 tags. It's just D&D is my life at the moment. I don't know if you get like that as a DM. But I definitely do. It's definitely something that I've noticed. I have a lot of attention to detail as well, I think, with my like just campaigns in general. Okay, so we want input button. That's going to represent the pistons. I get like that, just pages of stuff everywhere. Yeah. Yeah, I do. I'm usually fairly good with like keeping on top of like messy. I've also got like just random D20 there as well. My life is obsessed with D&D at the moment. Okay, so that's the input on that side. This is the... We'll move it over here because we can make this line go wonky. It doesn't have to be a straight line. Not that. I don't want stone. Give me smooth. And then we've got the output line there, right? So at the moment, currently, they are two separate systems. We've got a button there, we've got a button here, right? And they both work independently. What I want to do is I want this button to be pressed and that light to come on at the same time as this light, and I want that button to be pressed and that light to come on at the same time as this light. Now, bear in mind, we can very easily do that with redstone. We can literally just go bop, 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 bop. I ran out of redstone. I ran out. Bop, 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 right? So we can do... I'm an idiot. It's going to be there. We can do that, which turns both on, right? However, redstone has a line that once you put a pulse into, like, it can't go any further, right? So the problem solving that we're trying to do is I want an extender, a length extender on the redstone. So we've only got like a space of, that pulse will only go for like 15 blocks. So now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So again, they are two separate systems. If we hit this button here, the line only goes up to there. All right, and if we hit this button here, the line only goes up to there. And now they are two separate systems again. So you originally, because my brain is stupid, I thought, well, we'll just put a repeater in here so that it extends, so that this button here activates both. Nice and easy, but wait a second. If I put this here, then it's not going to work because the repeater doesn't work in both ways, right? Okay, well, that's, and then my stupid brain, like, had a really good idea of solving it like this, because now I've got a repeater that goes in that direction and a repeater that goes in this direction. So if I press this button here, it will activate the other button. But obviously, all people who know any form of very simple redstone there are screaming at me right now because it just keeps them on. It doesn't turn them off. So this is actually what we ended up doing, and I only realized this after the stream yesterday because all the pistons were just out, and I was like, wait, why is this a thing? And I had to look, and I was like, oh, we've got a continuous, because I'm an idiot, because every single one of these observers is giving out a pulse, and then I had like a loop going around, which I was trying to avoid, but I had a loop going around. So the system that we need right now is we need to make sure, let's break that, we need to make sure that when we fire this going through there, it doesn't activate this, but it, so basically you've got like a two-way lineup. So I was thinking, let's just get rid of this mess for a second, of using the pistons here just to send a pulse up, and then once the pulse has gone through, the redstone line cuts off, so it stays the same as a pulse. All right, so we've got a sticky piston here. We've got a block here. So when we activate that button, that block gets a piece of redstone, but also this block underneath it also gets the redstone, which hires up the piston. So for a second, that's got a little bit of a redstone signal, but then it goes away, right? So if you have a repeater on this side, you get a very, very short pulse. You can extend that pulse by adding in a little bit more ticks, and then you can kind of like connect that up to there, right? So again, you've got both lights turning on. Now, it doesn't matter how long the light turns on, because this light will turn on for longer than that one, but it doesn't matter. As long as there's a pulse, that's all we need. Because we only need a pulse just to open up the gate there. We only need a pulse just to break down all the pieces of sugarcane, okay? You with me so far, chat? I don't think I am. But yeah, basically that works. Because now, on this side, we can do an identical circuit here, kind of like flip-flopped in reverse. I can't be bothered. We can do an identical line in reverse here. All right. Okay. Oh, wait. No. Is that going to work? Okay. So we can do an identical line in reverse here. Actually, that would need to be like that, right? So we could do an identical line here, and I think this works. Let's test it out. So what we want both lights to light up, but we don't want them to stay on all the time. Okay, so that one went on, this one also went on. I mean, this one stayed out for a little bit longer, but that's okay. And now I also want to do it here. Perfect. Right? Now, if we wanted to extend this pulse a tiny little bit, like a little bit more, we can do that on the exit with a couple of comparators. Like that. Apart from that's not gonna necessarily work. So we could do that way. And that's, it's not going to work on the other side because I don't have enough space again. Yeah, so it didn't activate it, but that's only because this is not, I mean, that will activate it now. Yeah, so that works. So we can extend it if we wanted to, if we were having issues where it was like breaking the system and we just wanted to add in that like little extra something, I guess. Whoops, needs to go there. I mean, it's a little bit messy, but it works. Right? It works. It doesn't, there's not a, that is a circuit where it is completely independent. Each button isn't going to keep the other on. It might stay on for a while, but that's only because of this, right? So I mean, we can also shorten this down as well. That was just a proof of concept. So that's what we need to do. I'm an idiot for not thinking of that. I've done this hundreds of times in redstone circuits. I'll be honest, I just wasn't really thinking. Every so often you have to be dumb to be able to be smart again, okay? I have actually started thinking that this sort of, I'm not natural at redstone itself. Like, there's definitely areas where I could improve. But yeah. Okay, so let's put this into practice. Let's just clear out a little bit of an area back here because we're going to have 3 of these in place, and I'll explain why we have 3 of these in a second. Yeah, no, it should still work, I think. So I just need to clear out a tiny little bit of space back here. Okay, so let's input. So input and output is the exact same line, right? Whoops. Ah. Right, input and output there is the exact same line. So now all we need to do is just do that 2-way gate there. And that should mean that all of this will get triggered at the same time as whatever. So if we've got... So it should be... This one needs to be the piston. Just gonna break that real quick. Actually, this is the problem with like working with redstone. You've really got to think things through. So if we've got that there, got this to here, facing in that direction with 3 ticks. I'll be honest, I'm not sure this is gonna work. I think it should work, but I know, I'm very nervous. I get very nervous when it's like this as well. Because what if it doesn't work? What if I'm being an idiot? Do I have any more? I don't. Okay, let's get some more smoothed. Also, I love how I brought down a crafting table. I haven't placed it yet and haven't used it. I could have just made a furnace actually down there and then just smelted it myself because I'm pretty sure there was coal down there. But it's fine, we already have some made up. Womble, you blithering idiot. I know. What can I say? It's true. I'm gonna need more than 17 of these as well. Do I have anything to burn? Yeah, there is coal. Okay, do you know what? Sod it. Let's play Minecraft correctly. Do I not have any cobblestone down here? Oh yeah, I do. Of course I do. Let's play Minestone correctly, right? Let's not be silly. Let's get rid of a lot of our junk from my inventory. What? I've got pumpkin pie. Why have I got pumpkin pie? I don't know. Where did my cookies go? Did I eat the cookies? Fine, we'll eat the pumpkin pie next. Gets rid of it. Alright, let's put that in there. We only need 8. Tap, 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 tap. Ah. Pumpkin pie is good for Thanksgiving. What is Thanksgiving? Oh, wait. Hold on. No, that's not gonna work. Yeah, I think there's gotta be a gap here, right? Why is that not working? Brain, work! Function. Yeah, we don't have Thanksgiving in the UK, so. Okay, that should work. Nah! That should work, right? We can test it. Okay, that's good. Okay, so that is definitely a circuit that works. We can put another one of these circuits back here, which is what we're going to do next. It's got quite a big footprint because it's not an efficient way of building it. I'm pretty sure there's a better way of doing it than the way I've done. But that's okay. It is an American holiday where we give thanks. Canadians have Thanksgiving as well. It's just on a different day. It's a different month, actually. I think. Yeah, it's October. End of October. The fact that I know that. Dude, we don't even get like a holiday for Memorial Day that's just passed, so it's kind of depressing in the UK at this time of year. We just don't. There's no public holidays. You're not allowed to have time off. Well, the public isn't anyway. Yes, make it work! Should revolt. So our last bank holiday of the year before Christmas is the end of August. Which I've actually always been very much against that. Why is this not right? That's not right, is it? Is it? 4 in the middle, not 3. Yeah, so I'd also have to replace this one as well. Wait, what am I doing? Bum 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 bum. So now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We're going to have another one somewhere. Actually, 13, 14, 15, 16. So yeah, it'd be here, the other one, which is fine. But in this direction... You idiot. I was like, why is that working? But in this direction, it's not as good, but I can put that there, right? And then we would have to get rid of this. In fact, that line is now completely unnecessary, which means that we can actually bring this on that part, which I'm gonna do. I don't know why I didn't do that in the first place. It's almost as though I didn't really think it, and I've got like one brain cell. So we've got input, so then output, it's gonna be 3, it's gonna be 3, it's gonna go in that direction, cool. So now that's that should be a two-way gap there. So the thing I'm worried about, which I think you probably all realized, is now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That needs to be got rid of. 13, 14, 15, 16. So it's not activate. It's not going to activate all of those. So we need another one of these, like about there. Which is fine, as long as we've got like enough in the system, it's okay. I would rather have a system that works, even if it is like kind of full of repeaters and things, than a system that doesn't work effectively. No, actually, that one's got to go there. Da-da-dun, 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 da-da-dun. Break those, break that, break this, break that, do this, do that, do this, do this. In a second, we're going to have to test this in like multiple different stages, and it's going to be really difficult to do. I might just have to wait and watch and see. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Perfect. So that's going to reach to there. That's good. From here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's nice and easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's going to reach all of those. And it's also going to go back in that direction as well. But it's not going to like loop back round. It's not got enough reach to loop all the way back round. Now, here's what I'm worried about. You get a pulse from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, no, it's still, we're still okay. And anywhere that the pulse comes from, at any point, it doesn't break. It doesn't break. We're okay. We're okay. Okay. So let's keep going. So I need one here now. So we'll get rid of this, put that in. Extend. We can get rid of this just for a second. Extend this round. That can go in there, and that can go in there. This is sticky piston. I've only got 2 left, so I need a couple more sticky pistons. I can go there. I've made it a little bit more efficient, but that's fine. A little bit smaller. Kind of unintentional, but I'm going to take that. Excellent. I am actually going to just plug that gap there, but I'm going to put a torch in. No. Yeah, it doesn't need to be... I'm wasting resource. No, I'm not. Wait, no. Is this going to break? No? No. Doesn't break. Okay. I don't understand why this section is bigger then. I guess it's here? No? Oh, no. It's, yeah. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Okay. That's why. It's because I've got those in, like, the wrong place. I can save like 1 redstone dust here by doing it this way. But I want to do it because I'm learning to not be wasteful of resources, okay? I need to get better at space efficiency. That's generally actually what I need to do. Wait, now I've done this. Oh, you cock. I'm curious. Am I just being like a massive noob? I think I am. Yeah, I am. That doesn't extend both of them at the same time though, does it? Let's try putting a pulse here. It's not where I wanted the pulse to be, but sure. Oh God. What have I done? What did I do? Oh. How have I created the clock? How have I done this? Oh, why? Why? Why am I like this? How is that? Okay, right, sure. Right, we'll pop that back in. We're gonna try again. I am gonna just cancel that so it doesn't like go all the way down, but just by putting a 1 tick pulse through there, does that fix the issue I just had? Possibly not. No, but it has. I think it was just the delay on the repeaters that was the issue there. Yeah, it was just the delay on the repeaters. Okay. Okay, so it's 2 tick delay, not 3 ticks, because otherwise you get a continuous pulse. Noted. The fact that I was able to semi-figure that out has made me pleased with myself. Okay. Okay, and then I need probably another one like here somewhere. Oh, I'm out of blocks again. Right, did it break anything on here? Yes, because that didn't get triggered, and we're gonna lose sugarcane. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. This is a bit of a faff, but it's okay. It's okay. You know how I was giving you the option, chat, at the beginning of the stream to do what you wanted to do? What did you want to do? And then I was like, I definitely don't want to do redstone stuff today because my brain is absolutely not functioning, and we did a lot of redstone stuff last stream. Do you know when I said that right at the beginning of the stream, like an hour and a half ago? Yeah, I know, I'm an idiot. Yep. Well, nobody was like really gave me an opinion on what they wanted, so I've just kind of continued on with this until someone says, I want to go and do some, I want you to go and do some building project now, Womble. Go and do some building project. Did this circuit back here work? No, I switched it out. But I do have a feeling that it would work. I'm gonna be risky right now. Oh, no, it's not gonna work there, is it? I don't want to keep falling down that. Make it a little bit more condensed. I'm curious. Oh, you cock. How have I done this to myself? It's fine, I'm just gonna leave it going in the background for a second. I picked up something. You should make a meal on. I feel like my brain right now is just shit, so... Where did I get the name Milan from? Because it's curious. It's probably because it was like one of a camp name that I kind of liked. Right. Let's turn this down to 1 tick. Oh, was that still on 3 ticks there or something? Might have been. That might be the answer. This just might have been on like 3 ticks. So we'll try putting it back on 2 ticks. All the way through the system. Yeah. One of the repeaters was on 3 ticks. That's what causes it. It's an extended... Just holding that extended pulse for a little bit too long. So that's what causes it. Okay, so now we should... have harvested all the sugarcane. Look at that. Okay, cool. Why was that so difficult? Okay. I kind of want to just like stand here and wait for the sugarcane to grow just to make sure that we can watch it. But at the same time, that's a little bit too slow. So do it from this side. I think we've got to do a 1 tick pulse in the whole of the system. Like the entire system needs to be 1 tick pulse. All the way through. Right. It can't be anything else. Because I think the redstone signals are just a little bit too strong. It should still work in the right way, I think. It just means that like the blocks will hover and do all sorts of stuff. It should still work, I believe. Did that side go? Yes, it did. Perfect. Okay. I think we did it. I think we did it. Let's see if... Whoops. Just gonna have a... Actually, do you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna test every single observer. Because I'm still not 100% confident. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna test every single one. We've got that gravel there. Probably not enough gravel though, but that's okay. We're going to test every single one, then we'll put the what's it back. Cool. Didn't see that one go. It went. That's good. That went. Good. Perfect. Perfect. Good. Good. Just making sure there's no breaks now. Oh, didn't like that. Maybe there's still like a pulse in the system from the last. Okay. I've made quite a lot of sugarcane actually since we started doing this in that hour. More than I thought I would, because we don't have that much. Where's the other piece of glass? Oh, it was a white stained glass, that's why. Sure, alright, let's just collect the rest of the rubbish that's underneath, because there is some other stuff still there. So we'll collect it with the minecart hopper, and then we should have cleared out the system, and it should be working as intended now, which is good. I'm tempted to wait, but at the same time, I don't think we need to. I think we can just kind of leave it to its own business, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? Can we leave it to its own business? What do you think, chat? Do you trust this system? It's not perfect. I'm sure there's a better way of doing what I've done. I'm sure there is a much better way of doing what I've done, but my brain, I think it's spent on redstone problems. So I'm just going to shove all of my redstone stuff in here. In fact, I'm just going to shove all my random crap that I've got. Should do something at least. But I think I've stress tested it enough now, so I think we're good. I can't think of a reason why it wouldn't work, but then I couldn't think of a reason why this wouldn't work. Like that original problem that we had the solution to, right? Like this idiotic thing. I couldn't figure out a reason why that was a loop. So, in terms of brain power, I'm not exactly great. Take a break and make a castle. I'll do a cottage. We can do a cottage. Let's do a cottage. Or continue building a cottage. I think that's fine. Cozy. Yeah, let's do the cottage. I will need the screenshots up though in order for me to build this. So the cottage in question is something that I built in creative mode of the game, and we're in the process of putting it in this world here, block by block, recreating it, rebuilding it kind of thing. It's going to be a beekeeper's hut, but it is more like a cottage. I need to harvest some trees, but that's okay. So what we can do here, I would like to maybe get the roof in place on the front side, and then maybe work on the walling for the back, because the back is still as important. So roof first. Now, do I have enough screenshots of this for this to be something that we can kind of do relatively quickly, or do I need to go and get some screenshots and stuff? Bibbidoo! You idiot. Where has that gone? Okay, whatever. Where am I? Oh my god, I've got too many screenshots! Maybe this one? This one might work. It would work for like the first couple of lines of the roof, but I think I'm gonna need to get some screenshots. I'll tell you. Of just the roof itself. Right, well, we can fill in the missing bits that I can do from this screenshot first. That's what we can do. Actually, there's a lot that I've missed from this screenshot. That's okay. Right, let's start work on that. Let's do this. Alright, now let me also make this screenshot a little bit bigger so I can see it better. So I need a lot of oak. So let's get some oak wood. Do I have any in this chest here? Do I have any in this chest? Yeah, I've got oak logs here. So let's make some planks. That should do. We'll make some stairs. Make some more planks. A couple of slabs. Okay, that should be enough for the time being. Building blocks. Okay. So this shouldn't be too difficult to get right. Let's just prime up my inventory. Yeah, this should be fairly quick, actually. Famous last words. Break away that piece of dirt at the back just for the time being. Do that one there. And then I want this. Now, is that a slab or is that a piece of staircase? Cannot tell. I think it's a slab. I think it's a slab, but yeah, I think it is. And then I don't have a clue what goes in that piece there. Ooh, yawning. It's almost as though someone didn't get any sleep last night. That looks like a staircase. That one's already in place. I think that's meant to be a staircase. So we'll put the staircase there. Now! Oh, do I have ladders? Please tell me I put ladders in here. Do I have any ladders in my inventory? No. Oh, I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. Building number 1 without scaffolding is annoying. Building number 2 without wings is annoying. And I am getting... it's getting old now. How good, by the way, is saturation for pumpkin pie? I generally actually don't know. Is it sleep time? No, it's just raining. So I have the particle raindrop off so it doesn't lag out the stream anymore. But I do have the drip drops on the floor, so that's how I know it's raining. And the sounds as well, to be fair. There. So that needs to be birch. There's a little bit of birch logs here. So this one here is birch logs, which can be like this, and this one I think I agreed was a staircase, which looks right. So that's that row done. Now I need to do the next row, which I don't have a screenshot for, so we can... Is there anything else I can get from this screenshot though, real quick? So we're not like swapping between. Yeah, there's one block here that I can put in. And that's already in place, so I've already done that. Pretty sure that that is also there. And that is there. Okay. Alright, let's exit the game. And then we will get the screenshot up and we shall see. I'm going to take like a bunch of different screenshots. The roof's going to be difficult because it is quite complicated to build. I don't know if I can like figure out a process of building it. How long has my webcam made me look like tiny in the fucking frame as well? I'm not having a good morning. Well, it's actually no, I had a very good morning, but not having a good day. Where even am I? Why are the cows everywhere? What did you do, cow? Cow, what did you do? What did you do? No, I'm kidding. We'll just ignore that area, okay? That's what we'll do. Okay, so I was correct on that. I was also correct on that, so that's good. Already had that. That's actually a staircase, not a slab. Noted. I played the song of my people. Okay, F2. So that should get me the next couple of lines up to there, and then we shall do F2. That should get me the next, like those couple of things there, and F2. That should do the whole lot. And I probably won't do this side yet anyway, so like I'm only gonna kind of like do this section. I'll tell you what though, I'll probably will go up to there, so I'll kind of like do it up to that point here. Okay. This, by the way, is what we're building, a cottage. So yeah, and then we can work on probably putting in this bush, because that's quite a tough bush to put in. So then we'll put on this like bush slash tree. And then I'll do this back piece here, which might be a bit more of a pain. What is that? Oh, okay. And then this is my least favorite bit. I don't know if I'm gonna keep that. I definitely want something there, but yeah, I don't know. Why is the music like really quiet now? It's still playing, so oh good. I'm starting to get hungry as well. What time is it? Okay, so it's coming up to dinner time. Okay, I'm gonna switch. Actually, I am gonna switch my music playlist up. Come on now. Load up now. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. A little bit of Phoenix, right? So like I said, we're just going to do like this part of the roof there. So there we go. I've got some screenshots now that I can use as a reference when I'm building. I want to turn up the music. There's something that's peaking my noise gate on my microphone. I can't figure out what. Let me pause the music. It's like a fan? Sounds like my PC fan. There it is. That's fixed it. It's still in the background now, so. I am about ready for a new microphone. It's yeah, it's not doing great. It's not doing great, this one. It is old now though, like it's old. Coming up to 10 years, I reckon, this microphone I've had this for. And it has been kind of like on like its last legs for the last 5 years. I've just been too stubborn to replace it. And the more I put it off, the less I can justify it, because I'm just not streaming as much these days. Sorry, I'm getting up the image so I can actually see what is happening. Okay, so this one was wrong here. This is actually a staircase, which means that that bit back there doesn't need to be there. But I'll probably put it there regardless so that we can build upon it. Oh no. Kath, don't do it. Don't do it, Kath. Ah! I'm gonna put lights on top of those, like lighting blocks, because I believe... Oh, there it is. There it is, Kath. Jesus Christ. 46 months! Yeah. Month. Holy Mother of God! That's a long time! 46 months. I can't even... I was actually thinking about this the other day. It's like, it feels... It doesn't... I don't know if it feels longer than... feels a lot longer than 3 years. I couldn't, like, I was thinking about this the other day, because I can't actually remember not speaking to you anymore, Kath, like, which is kind of a scary thought, I think. So we've been friends for longer than you were subbed, right? Like, we were friends, like, when were we playing roleplay together? I generally cannot remember when we were doing roleplay and stuff. It must be like 2018, maybe even 2017? So it's a good 4 years. It's got to be 4, maybe 5 years. I bet we've known each other for about 5 years now. That's freaking crazy. Anyway, thank you very much. I appreciate it. You don't have to do it as usual, but you're gonna keep doing it because you know it freaks me the fuck out. So you're gonna be the ass. No, seriously. Thanks, Steve. I appreciate it. Probably about 4.5. Yeah. Well, I'm trying to think when I first started playing roleplay. Like, as in, I know it was November time. So November 5 years ago, I think, I started for the first time playing... Yeah, November 5 years ago, I first started playing on Magicality. You need to add new regens to the subs now? I know. I'm not going to add the Master's regeneration on, because that's just silly. Because that was just... that's shit. Because that was the Master... that was the Doctor regenerating into the Master, but it wasn't the Doctor, because... It was just the Master. I was a little bit disappointed because the whole thing with like regenerating in like your face, right? Like if you regenerate the face, like the Peter Capaldi Doctor acknowledged that in the past, he has met this face before. Why did I choose this face? But the characters are fundamentally different, right? It's still the Doctor. Like, Peter Capaldi's Doctor was still the Doctor. Why did all of a sudden was it the Master? Like, is that trying to say that the Doctor's actually the Master? I mean, if that's what Chibnall was trying to say, that's just poor writing. I don't know, it was just... It's rubbish. But we're done with Chibnall now, so I'm okay. I think out of all of Chibnall's episodes, there's like 2 that I really, really enjoyed. Which is not a good sign, right? There was one, like, a New Year's resolution of the Daleks where the Daleks kind of kept killing the Doctor and companions, like over and over again. They kept like resetting time. I really enjoyed that one. I generally, credit where credit's due, I thought that was a good story. It was very Doctor Who. It was fun, but there was like serious elements. Bits of it were ham-fisted. I wouldn't say it was like one of the best Doctor Who episodes ever. That would be silly. Oh no, this is not where I wanted that. It was the Force regen, and the Master intercepted it to push his personality into the Doctor, but then it's just the Master duplicating himself again, which has been done before. Russell T Davies did that, and that was a shit episode. He got John Sims' Master to turn into all the humans on planet Earth. Oh god, that was just shit. It's like, so why did he think that that was a good idea? Like, it's something that's been done before, for one, and when it was done before, it was vastly regarded as a bad episode. That was Tennant's last official episode as the 10th Doctor, I guess. But even though it's not now, because his last episode of the 10th Doctor would have been the 50th anniversary special, and his first episode of the 14th Doctor, because he's now 2, which I like. I like the fact that that is chronologically correct, because they established that in the 50th anniversary, that the Doctor would be able to regenerate back into older versions of himself. I thought that's quite nice, because Tom Baker comes back, right? Oh, just to revisit the older favourites. You know, like... No, you've got it wrong. The title is Gallifrey Falls No More. That was my shitty impression of Tom Baker. Wasn't very good. I can do better impressions of like other people, I think. I'm like running on 2 hours sleep and my voice is destroyed from work. But yeah, the Force regeneration arc, in my opinion, was a bit weak. Like, it's an interesting idea. This is the problem, right? This is the problem with Chibnall's entire era. He has interesting ideas, which are actually, if you think about it, it's like, oh, okay, yeah, okay, I'm down with this. But his implementation has been appalling the entire time. Bam, 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 bam. Like, the entire time, his implementation has been appalling, with, like, the odd exception. It's not the first time they've done the Force regen. No, the second Doctor was forced to regenerate by the Time Lords, and the Time Lords offered him a choice of faces. But the second Doctor, Patrick Troughton's Doctor, was like, no, I can't choose. Oh no, he's too grumpy. Oh no, he's too old. He's too fat. He's too thin, kind of thing. So yeah, it's not the first time that that's been done. But like, Force regeneration has absolutely been a thing, and it's always been chronologically kind of established that the Time Lords have always had like this ability over choosing what faces other Time Lords could regenerate into. Like, that's always kind of been a thing as well. And even the Doctor himself has been able to choose his face, even if it was subconsciously. So I'm wondering if that's maybe the route that they're going to go down with David Tennant, which would be pretty cool. Maybe subconsciously he's trying, the Doctor is trying to go back to the glory days. I mean, we all know that the reason why it is David Tennant is because the BBC have panicked, because Doctor Who has been like pretty much on the brink of death with Chibnall. Like, nobody is really watching it. The only reason why I've decided to started watching it again, and I'm a huge Doctor Who fan. Like, I've watched a lot of the classic Doctor Who, as well as, you know, the newer versions. The only reason I've got back into it was because it was a regeneration story. Now it has Disney money. Yes, so it's not actually the BBC that are doing it. They're outsourcing the license to Russell T Davis's production company, Bad Wolf, like the Bad Wolf company or something. This is the company that he created after he left Doctor Who. And anyone who knows, like, remembers Russell T's tenure in Doctor Who, like, there's a whole thing with Bad Wolf in season 1 of Doctor Who, so that's where it's all referenced from. So they bought the rights for Doctor Who because the BBC was fed up with it, basically. So one of the deal that Bad Wolf, the company Bad Wolf, had was that they had exclusive rights on how they were going to do, like, visual effects, that sort of thing, this, that, and the other. So it's not actually Disney that have got the rights to the visual effects. It's the same company that Disney uses for the visual effects, like of like all their TV shows and things like that. However, because there is that innate partnership there, Disney Plus is going to be picking up Doctor Who in like certain regions and things like that, right? So there's like interconnection and partnerships that are going on through levels and levels and levels, right? So they've also got the rights for it. So there is a bit of Disney money going on there, but it's not actually Disney themselves that are involved at all. So they don't have any like say on the running of Doctor Who. There's just like a little bit of money going on, like outsourcing projects and advertising money and that sort of thing. So Disney has streaming rights, yes. So they will have streaming rights in like certain countries. I don't think we get it here. In the UK, I think it's still going to be solely on iPlayer, which is free for us. So we don't have to pay for Doctor Who, which we shouldn't. It's a BBC show, so we pay the TV license to fund the BBC. That's how that works, and that's compulsory. Anyone who has a television in the UK has to pay a TV license. There's different levels of TV licenses as well. Even if you don't have a television, if you're live streaming live television onto your computer, you need a license for that. Like that's any channels. That's not just exclusive to BBC. That's any live television broadcasting channels. And all of that money goes back to the BBC, or the majority of it. Some of it goes to the government. And the licensing fees are actually very expensive now. Like, they're very expensive. And it's, like I said, it's pretty much compulsory, because who doesn't want access to live television? Now, you don't need that license to have streaming networks, which is why the money for... Like I said, it's only live television that covers. Also, hey Animal, how's it going, my dude? So it's only... live television that covers, so like streaming networks and things like that don't count. So you don't have to pay to have a streaming network. That would just be ridiculous. I can imagine that being a thing though. Well, I mean, obviously you have to pay for the streaming network, but you don't have to pay like twice, if you know what I mean. SpaceX is launching a rocket in a bitty. Which rocket? T-30. Okay. What rocket is it? If it's something interesting, I might tune in. We haven't done a rocket launch in a while. And I have been in a huge rocket mood recently. Like, massive. Massive. Falcon 9. Galaxy Sat 31 and 32. I don't know what Galaxy Sat is. Is that going to Geo? I bet it's not, actually. I'm really behind on my, like, just general space news. I just haven't had a chance to do it, and I think that shows because I just haven't been able to. Oh, it's Intel. It's Intelsat, the company. It might be Geo, then. Yeah, it is. Both Geo Transfer Orbit. Booster 1051. Wow, that's an old booster. That's got a lot of flights on it. Interesting. Alright, I'm back. Hi, back. No, I'm not an idiot. I'm not making that joke. Yeah, we might watch that. It's been a while since we've watched Twitter is imploding since Mush bought it. I have no comment to that. That is far too close to the whole no politics thing. Yeah. To be fair, I don't really care about Twitter anyway, so whatever. You can do whatever he wants with it. I have no attachment to it. All I will say. 13 launches under its belt. So this is a potential for a lighting block here if we wanted to add lighting to the roof. Because there's going to be a trapdoor over the top. And you're not, I mean, unless you're flying over it, which eventually I will be doing that, you're not going to be able to see it from here anyway. In fact, you're barely going to see the trapdoor there. So shall we get a lighting block? Because I think that's probably the best idea to put a lighting block there. Now, what type of lighting block is going to blend in the most with this? Bear in mind, it's an oak trapdoor, so you can see. Shroom light might work. I don't have it. Don't suggest frog lights. I don't have access to them. I've only got 8 shroom lights. I've got glowstone. I mean, glowstone is just generally ugly. We could do redstone lamps. I don't have any up here, but we could do a redstone lamp, couldn't we? We just power it. That might work. That goes quite well with oak, and it's not overly ugly. The thing is, with a redstone lamp, we could turn it on and off with a daylight center or something like that. I easily figure that out. I'm curious to see if they... Yeah, they've always gone well together, haven't they? Like those colors, so... It's not political, it's business. That's true. It is true. I mean, we can talk about it. Do you know what? I don't mind talking about political stuff as much anymore. Now that I'm not in the nursery, I don't... there were rules in place for very specific reasons that were job related, and I just didn't want to be putting my opinions out on the internet. Although that being said, my employers... I've still got quite a strict employer when it comes to like social media and things like that. So I still have to be careful, but I don't have to be as careful as I was. So we can kind of talk about it, but still there was like another reason for like political things is that sometimes people just get like very obtuse opinions and then it kind of stifles the conversation sometimes. I don't know. Yeah, but Elon is in a web of politics. He's a very controversial character, isn't he? Just in general. Oh, wait. Am I being an idiot here? I can't have a redstone lamp, can I? Because if we power the redstone lamp to turn it on, it's going to activate the trapdoor, and the trapdoor will be open. Which is not the effect that I want. He made the purchase for some political reasons. The reason is it is failing so hard is because of the stupid choices he's making. To be honest, I haven't really been keeping up, so I don't know what choices has he been making. I've seen a lot of journalism, because I think that a lot of the media are against it, right? Because I've seen a lot of like captions of that exact same photo where he was like he's in like a tuck suit and he's just like this kind of thing. Like, and that's every single headline with Elon Musk at the moment. I don't know. He's his own worst nightmare anyway. We've always been aware of this. Okay, is this gonna do what I think it's gonna do? Do 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 dun dun dun. I'll only make 2 for the time being, but I have a feeling that this trapdoor is going to be powered open. No, we're okay. So that means the redstone lamps don't work the way I think they do. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Cool. I think that blends in quite well. Hundreds of imposter. Wait, so. Oh, the blue check marks for $8 a month. Anyone can get verified now. It has no value now to have a check mark. Did it ever have a value to have a check mark? I know there's like a whole thing where like comedians were like pretending to be Elon Musk on Twitter and they got banned, and then the media was like, oh my god, Elon is censoring comedians now. But actually what they were doing was very disingenuous. They were pretending to be Elon Musk and then promoting some of their material as Elon with a check mark. It's like, okay, what's the point in having a verified tag if you're going to change your name? Verified, but you don't know who it is because they're actually pretending to be someone else. It doesn't make sense. So I know he banned someone for that, but I don't know who that was. It was just like an American comedian I'd never heard of. I don't really know any more than that on the matter. This one doesn't need to be lit, I don't think. If you activate a wooden trapdoor with redstone, you can still move it up and down. Oh yeah, of course you can. Yeah, but like, so eventually I might have like a redstone signal that turns these lights, because I think I'm going to have them through the whole house. It's going to turn the lights on and off on a nighttime cycle, right? So as soon as it's night, lights turn on. I think that could look pretty cool. The blue check mark used to mean that you went through a process to get verified, so others knew you were a legitimate brand account. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly, Kath. So it's supposed to be like a brand account thing, but then if you've gone through that process, you've been checkmarked, you've got the brand account, and then all of a sudden you change your name and pretend to be someone else, that's weird, right? Or maybe I read that wrong when I was reading about it. I don't know. You have to meet a certain criteria, like so many followers, a Wikipedia article, etc. Okay. If you click the check mark, it does say if it's a paid one or an actual verified one. Okay. So it's pay to win then, Twitter. That's weird. I don't know. I don't really follow Twitter anyways. I'm not really that bothered. That's effort that not many people would know. So there's a verified Nintendo account that posted a picture of Mario fingering everyone. Oh, is that since they rolled it out yesterday? 100 imposter accounts popped up. Yeah, okay, so that was a stupid move then, wasn't it? That was a stupid move. Yeah, okay. You don't get verified through a phone number, I heard. Well, it's so easy to spoof phone numbers, though. So that's a silly idea as well. Mush was now giving them to everyone who was willing to pay the sub fee, and it blew up yesterday, I see, yeah. Yeah, because... he's fired half of all the Twitter staff. Yeah. I'll be honest, like I have said this in the past, I've never really liked Elon as a person. I like one of his companies, which is SpaceX. And yeah, all he kind of does there is design the rocket. He's not even CEO of the company. That's Gwen Shotwell, who is an amazing human being. Raving about how Twitter is at an all-time high activity, not understanding why. Yeah. Yeah. Right, let's have a look at the next part there. Something's gone wrong. Bah. No. Oh, no, I know why. That's because I put that in the wrong place, so that's not correct. I don't think that's correct either, so I'm going to leave that. So we're working from that block there. So actually, we've got this. Yeah, to be fair, I don't really want to, I'm not really following the news on it. It's not something that really piques my interest. Just social media in general has never really piqued my interest, so, you know. It is what it is. Now I want one of these. Nope, one of those. I can go there. I need some... What's it? Trapdoors. Here, what's this? This is happening. Nintendo of America. Nintendo of US with the check mark. The thing is, that check mark... That was quite easy to spoof anyway, right? Because there's like an emote account. But I presume the Nintendo checkmark thing there is actually a paid checkmark account. So it's an actual official checkmark account. Because Jesus, Twitter has actually been blowing up. I haven't been on here in months. This is all from like a couple of weeks ago when we played D&D last. Okay. Janice keeps shouting me out on Twitter, and it's like I don't really use it. Yeah, that is a Twitter checkmark. Yeah, because you can also get like the fake emote Twitter checkmark, right? I've definitely seen that around. Where's my screenshot? Removed your phone number from Twitter just in case. That's not a bad idea, actually. Yeah. Do I have another? Did I only make one lever? Is that with the follow? I can't actually see my alerts right now. Who is that with the follow? Beans with the follow. Thank you. I appreciate that. Welcome in. At the moment, I am building this. Can you make... I presume we can. Can we make levers from deep slate? Right? Like that? No. Is your server or game joinable? Unfortunately not. And this is a single player. It's a single player save. I do apologize, but yeah. I have toyed with in the past of making a server for Minecraft that was like Twitch streaming. I think I've spoken about it on stream a few times. So I'm very annoyed the cobble deep slate you can't use in crafting recipes for like levers. No, I have spoken about it. I wonder if you can with the blackstone. Probably not. If you can't do it with the cobbled deep slate, I can't see why you would do it with blackstone. But no, so I have spoken about doing that, like a stream server. You have to make something to eat. Be back in a minute. Yeah, sure. However, I don't have time in my day, number one, to manage that. Number two, for the most part at the moment, I'm really, really, really enjoying playing Minecraft on my own, which I know sounds very, very miserable. But I can sit here and stream this save without having to worrying about like trolls and that sort of thing. And, you know, I just don't have to worry about that. I just can just do it. Number three, if I was going to make the server, there would absolutely be... Aha. Oh yeah, so now that is actually powering that, but that's okay, we can close it. Yeah, number 3, if I was going to make the server, there would be rules and like terms and conditions, because I have actually done this in the past. I've had a streamer server up, and there's like, you've got to be like following for a month or something, and part of the Discord, and you've got to have like, you've got to be recognized by the chat, by either myself or moderators before you can, and then you have to like apply for it, kind of thing. And I have done that in the past, and that went fairly well. We had a server back in 2018. No, 2017. It was before before I got into roleplay, so it must be 2017. So I had a server then. Me and 3 others were the admins on the server. It wasn't originally designed to be my server for my Twitch stream, so there was a little bit of creative differences between the admins on like the directions that we wanted to take it. And in the end, like, we kind of stopped paying for the server because we stopped playing on it. Well, everyone did apart from me and my streaming chat. And then we're like, well, actually, we kind of don't want to do this anymore. It's like, which is fair enough. Also, we did have small issues with like trolls and things, and I learned a lot from that. You bother joining my server? You won't bother joining my server? No, I don't join other people's servers. Just in general, I tend to play Minecraft on my own these days. The rare exceptions that I will join servers is if I have known people for a long time. So occasionally, like, me and Cathbris will jump on a server. Me and Animal have been on servers together because of like another streamer that we both mutually know. So yeah, I tend not to do that as a rule. That doesn't feel right there. Oh, I need the other screenshot. No. Oh no, it is right. Oh. So this was right. Actually goes out like this. Not sure how I feel about that actually. It's a little bit too standard. Oh, it's symmetrical. Of course it would be. Why, why wouldn't it be symmetrical, Wumble? Like, you muppet. I opened Twitter and apparently my account has existed for 6 years. The irony. My account has existed for a lot longer than that. Probably 12, 13, 14 years, I think. But I never use it. I never use Twitter. Just in general. The only rare times that I do use Twitter is, like, you know, talking about stream-related content. I put a lot of stuff on Twitter as, like, kind of, like, spoilers for the D&D campaign, right? Because I knew nobody would really look at it. Wait, what am I doing? I don't want that there. Oh, no, I'm losing. I can't visualize this at the moment. I think it's one of these. I need to go and switch to another screenshot. You know, sometimes when you get like angles and it doesn't quite look right. Oh, yeah, that's kind of what's happening right now actually. So let's go back to this. So that, oh fuck me. Okay. So that one is actually a stair. That's correct though. I did get that bit right. So at least I got something. Dum 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 dum. Ah, what? That's got to be a bug with ah, what? Optifine. That's got to be an Optifine bug, right? Oh this is wrong. What is wrong here? There's got to be... I've done something wrong. That's wrong there. Yeah, okay. I see what's gone wrong here. That's okay. We can fix this. This is... I thought it wasn't fitting correctly. Invisible blocks. Yeah, I think that it's an Optifine bug, right? Feels like it feels like an Optifine bug. Optifine issue when you zoom it fixes it, or just give it a moment. Yeah, it's not game critical, is it? It's okay. A little bit frustrating, but it's fine. I need oak logs here. There we go. And then here is this cornerstone, which should... why is that not on the same height? Maybe I go up I must go up a level there. Yeah, I do. Okay, well, we can figure that out in a sec. Let me put a torch there just in case. That doesn't have to be a redstone thing, but I would like to have this turn on and off so it's not like on all the time. So I'm going to keep it redstone under there. So the reason why I chose redstone lights here was it kind of blends in really well with the oak, I think. I think it always has. Like, I think it was designed probably to go that way. I'm just going to pop that there for the time being because I have a feeling that I'm going to need to light that up a little bit. We don't need to like massively light the whole thing up, but so what am I missing now? So this needs to, surely this needs to be stairs. Yeah, that looks right. I realize you guys can't actually see the screenshot that I've got pulled up, but you know, it's how I'm playing the game recently. With screenshots. No, that's not what I wanted. Okay, I will need to take another angle on what's going on around here, so that's okay. Right, so that is pretty much all of this up to here done. How's this looking from down there, by the way? Let's have a look. Also, let's real quick sleep. Before I get blown up-ificated. Before I get blown up-ificated! We don't want that. Because there will be, and I don't have my bow on my hot... Oh, wow, that's looking good, man. Ooh, I really like that. I really like this roof. Like, just seeing it in the world as well makes a huge... I mean, it looked good in the creative mode when we built it. But just seeing it in the world like that, it's definitely the part of the build that I like the most, is the roof. All right, let's build the next section. Unfortunately, there's no possible place where we can put a light block. All right, let's see. There is, actually. Yeah, there is. We will just have to change it ever so slightly. But there is a place. There's always a... Where there's a will, there's a way. I would like some more oak trapdoors, please. So I'm not quite sure why this is there, so we're gonna do this. Hello, house looks good. Hey Cheering, how's it going, my dude? I'm gonna get rid of that. I'm gonna put this here. I'm gonna put this here. Yeah, and like I said, I might at some point do this redstone so that it hooks up to a daylight sensor. If that's the case, I will need to make sure that they are not attached, otherwise they're gonna open during the day. and then closed during the night. No, sorry, other way around. Open during the night and closed during the day, which would look weird, but also kind of cool, I think, maybe. But I would like to have those lights activated. But there are ways that you can do that with redstone light lamps and redstone and stuff, so I'm okay. I should be alright. Okay, so where are we? So we've got that. I don't have to do it like block for block either. We can alter things from the creative world, but I do like to keep it block for block sometimes, just so that I've got a copy of this in a creative world, basically. Whoops. And I don't have to, like, alter that copy. Ah, nutsacks. Dude. Who here misses Phoenix, right? Like, I do miss it, actually. I do miss playing that game. We just don't have time to play it, unfortunately. We started a new case like a while ago, and then we never kind of got around to finishing it because, well, scheduling. I'm a lot busier now than I was. Freaking Maya! I know, right? Janice plays Maya so well as well. Janice plays Maya so well. Dude. Bum, bum, bum. So that piece there is actually this. Because I do miss playing Phoenix, right? But it was a little bit of a slog, right? At times. I don't miss the shit stories, but I do miss playing it. We had a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun doing that game. Okay, I don't know where we're getting the light source from here. There's gotta be a way that we can sneak in a lighting block. I can't even put it there underneath that trapdoor. If we've done that, I think I've got everything that I've got screenshots for. I don't think there's really anything else that I can really do. I tell you what I can do. I can put that there, and then I think I've got another lighting block here. Do I not have any idea? Okay. For the time being, that is what we've got with the screenshots. So let's get rid. That is now one whole part. I forgot there was a hole there. I got to be careful with that, because if we get a creeper, I'm screwed. Made it. Yeah, if we get a creeper there, we can fall into a hole, a big old hole. I don't want any creepers near my builds anyway, but it's not bad. It's all right, right? Like, I'm pretty pleased. The roof is what makes this build. Like, let's be honest. The roof is what's making this build. And like, I think what I'm trying to do with my style, like with building these buildings, is like I'm picking one kind of feature to work on as like a designer, and like one aspect, and then kind of build something with that aspect in mind. So for this, it was about the transitional dark colors at the bottom to the light kind of thing, which I think has mixed results. It's okay. It's good. I think I went too bright at the top, so I should have only used 3 colors going all the way up. So maybe just like 3 different types of wood. I don't think I needed to put in the smooth sandstone, but I'm not changing it because I've learned from that. Also, something else I learned from it is the way that oxidized copper works. I think that's came out pretty well on the top up there, although it does look like I missed some of the... Oh no, we had a creeper explosion, right? Yeah, so that's why it's not actually finished. I'll come back to that at some point, but yeah, I'll finish that. We might have a bit of an issue at the back. Yeah. But that's okay. We will have to come to that. Now, there is also a little spot up there where I'm going to need some form of lighting, maybe. Maybe we can have a lighting hanging down, like a couple of lanterns or something hanging down from those objects there, which aren't actually in the screenshots, but that might work just to make sure that we do have lighting throughout, and we can do the same over on this side just to make sure that the lighting spread does actually cover, and we don't get a creeper like spawning up there and I don't see it and then it falls down and blows up my house. But yeah. So I'm pretty pleased with how the roof is looking at the moment. Obviously the things that are missing from that roof is the chimney stack that we've got at the back. I decided I'm leaving that for now. I think I'm slowly chipping away at this build. I think I don't like building things in like big old clumps of stuff. So we will come back to do the back. It has been designed, so I do know what I'm doing. I'll just build it, separately. But I think it's coming along. And I realized we only put on like a little fraction of the roof today. Like we haven't really focused on this actually that much, have we? The main focus was on the sugarcane redstone stuff. But yeah, in fact we've only spent like 20 minutes on this, but either way, like I think it was a 20 minutes worth it. Like just I can visualize this area a little bit more now, which is good. So now I can start visualizing what is happening down here. There's going to be a tree here, I think. So there'll be quite a tall oak looking tree right on the footpath. And there is going to be a tree over here. And there will be some natural beehives in that tree. The bee nests that are the farming bee nests for story and lore-wise will be on this side next to the conservatory, because there will be a conservatory like here kind of thing. So we'll have like a row of like organized beehives either here or I'm thinking out the back here. So I'll like re-terrain this a little bit and then just have like an area around back with like a row of beehives and things like that. And then, like I said, there will be another tree over here with like a natural beehive, almost as though the bees have kind of moved out and they're populating the extra world in the other locations nearby. Or maybe it's a dead beehive because all the bees have moved into the homes that they have here, maybe. I don't know. But that is something that is an interesting idea. I like it. It's not actually going to be a functional farm because I don't want haystacks underneath it. So it will literally be a matter of just a little bit of animation just to give a little bit of lore to the area and make it look a little bit more alive and lived in, which is definitely something that I'm missing from at the moment. Because at the moment I've got two okay building. No, that one's a very nice building. That's an okay building, but nothing feels lived in at the moment. There's not like that dynamic feel to the world yet. And I definitely, so in here, what I can do in this garden to make it feel a little bit more dynamic is maybe implement like a couple more ponds, maybe. But I want this to be a vegetable patch with like loads of different types of vegetables. So maybe there's like a pumpkin area over here, or maybe like, and then like a melon area over here. We can have a little bit of wheat growing, maybe not wheat, but definitely like beetroots and carrots and potatoes, those three, because that would be the sort of thing that you would have in like a vegetable patch, right? And then maybe we could have like a composting area, or maybe the composting area is at the back and the vegetable stuff is like out front. But yeah, again, just something to make it lived in a little bit more. Now, there's a big old empty spot here. I think originally I was going to put like a shrubbery or a bush or something, and have it like kind of grow underneath this. But I never built that in creative, so I think it's just a matter of we need to wing it now and just get it done. So that is now the new option. So option number 1 to carry on with the rest of the stream is to start work on this. I think once I start work, I've been putting this off quite a lot, mainly because it's been a very long time since I've done anything organic, and I like to think I'm pretty good at doing organic stuff in Minecraft, but I'm a little bit scared because I don't have the inspiration. I haven't had an inspiration at all for a while. So that's option number 1, is to do this garden, or at least that sort of area. This area over here, there was definitely going to be a natural tree that was going to be here as well, but not a big tree, just like a small, maybe like some form of pine or something. I'm not sure. Maybe a birch style tree, but birch trees can be quite tall actually, so maybe not birch. Because I realised that this is a birch tree here, but I would want to design my own birch tree, if that makes sense. I don't know. So that's option number 1, is the garden. We can start work on that. I'm not saying we would finish that. And then option number 2 is to go on an adventure. When I say adventure, I mean let's go and have a look and see if we can find what direction the stronghold is in. If there's a stronghold, like either in that direction or that direction, that's great. If it's in that direction or that direction, that's bad. So we've got to then have to find a different stronghold, because of very complicated rules, which I'm considering I might break. I don't know. We can talk about that if that is what you guys want to do. I'm not saying I'm going to the end today. I'm just saying I would like to start finding the stronghold and start making a push now, because I have lived far too long in this world without an elytra, without like any form of like shulker boxes or anything like that. And I'm also starting to thinking a bit bigger in terms of farms. And in order for that to be a thing, we do need shulker boxes. I think it's just, yeah, any like big material hunting. I'm getting so stressed with the inventory at the moment, and we're building like still building small things. So I'm starting to think a little bit bigger in terms of design, not just out here, but also redstone wise, and shulker boxes are going to be something that is needed. So we could do that as option number 2, and option number 3 is mark out, maybe come up with some like creative design, like chat inspired designs for round here. Actually no, option number 3 is working with villagers, which can be very boring, but it needs to get done. And option number 4 is like chat inspired ideas for what can go in this location here, because I have no idea what could go here. There needs to be something. It doesn't necessarily have to be a building, but there needs to be something here. It can't be the way it is at the moment, because at the moment it is just a tree farm, and I hate having the tree farm here. I want to move the tree farm. A villager torture room. That's not a good idea. No, okay. When I say it's chat inspired, it does need to follow kind of like the lore of this area. The lore of the area is that we're kind of in a medieval village on the overworld. It's a medieval village with like loads of different marketplaces and things like that, and all the different buildings that we build either are like living quarters for the people that live here, or like Yeah, like the businessman. So this is going to be the beekeeper's hut. They're going to go to the market and sell honey, that sort of thing. You know what I mean? A ruined Stonehenge, old ruined building. Something that's not a bad idea, like some form of ruin or something that was here, or maybe like a statue-y kind of thing. Maybe some like monolith. Is not a bad idea, actually. It's not something I would have thought of, but this is why I wanted chat to come up with ideas. So a monolith is definitely a good idea. Maybe not like a Stonehenge ruin. Because, yeah. So originally this guy is supposed to be like a little bit of a gardener, right? So underneath here, you're gonna have like underneath here is like the main entrance into the cave, right? And then I'm gonna have like melon and pumpkin farms and all sorts of stuff under here at some point, and carrot farms and all of the farms, basically wheat farms and things like that, which is already kind of what we've started work on. I've already got like a wheat farm now. That's actually important. I don't want wheat in here because at some point I do want a giant manual wheat farm on the overworld that can like cart haystacks to and from the village kind of thing, and then we can have like haystack carts like on the road. I'll tell you what else we could also work on. We could maybe start working on the design for the road, because at the moment the grass blocks are just this. Now here it's probably going to be stone, andesite, and cobblestone in this garden, but it would change. Like it would probably go up to here, and then it would like change. Like so we've got to think of like a road, and maybe there's like all these different roads would be slightly different in some way. I don't know. Like a main road. This is the main road, and this main road will go off into the distance in the future, right? Jimorian style long road, but it's not going to be like just a straight road. It will kind of snake and turn and go to the biomes that I want to build in for the future projects. So it's not going to be like a straight line, but it is going to go in that direction. You go off into the distance. So what do you guys want me to do? Do you want me to kind of like do more exploring stuff? Do you want me to work on the areas around here? That sort of stuff. I'm going to go and get something to eat in a second, so you can have a think about it. Or maybe we can put up a poll, actually. That's not a bad idea. Because I realize some people are like, I wouldn't mind seeing this, but don't want to put it in chat. SpaceX just launched. Yeah, I decided I wasn't. It was all that talk about Elon. It was kind of yeah. Don't really like Elon as a person. I want you to dig straight down until you hit bedrock. I haven't done that yet. I haven't hit bedrock yet. But the cave that is very, like, just underneath here, like the Deep Slate Cave, the one that I fell into and lost all of my items and got very, very annoyed the other day. When I say the other day, I think it was like a month ago. I want you to destroy a bedrock. So that ditch over there that kind of like goes down, that hits the lava level, so it's quite close to bedrock. This was where we fell down. So there's the lava level, you see? So it does go down quite a way. But I don't know how close that is to bedrock itself. When does air pockets start turning into lava pockets in the game now? I'm gonna admit, I don't really know too much about like the 1.18, 1.19 updates. Just in general, I just never really followed them. It goes down to negative 64. Yeah, but when does the air pockets start turning into lava? So when do the lava lakes start appearing? Because it used to be at Y level 12, right? But that's obviously not the case now. Lava pockets don't generate at the bottom of caves. Oh, so it's not like one singular layer anymore. Interesting. Okay. So negative 52. It could be negative 52, but I was wondering if they changed it. I was wondering that was the question more. It wasn't like what is negative 64 plus 11 or plus 12. That wasn't what I was asking. I could have figured that out myself. Dun 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 dun. I get very excited over this music. Here, let me just put everything away, then I'm going to go on a break. Yeah. So diamonds are negative... Wait, what? Negative 59? That's not right. Because you can get diamonds still in, like, the Y level 11. It's just the few and far between. Kath wife says hi. Hi, Kath wife. Did you enjoy your trip? Doo-doo-doo. Carrot food sticks me. Okay, cool. Right. Before I disappear, let's put those on, and then that should be done by the time we're finished. You know those people that, like, whistle on stream? Really hate those guys. Says it was tolerable? Okay. Whereabouts exactly did you go? Did she go? Was it, like, Barcelona? I remember you saying Barcelona. Which is interesting. Okay, Sheldon. It was Spain. Yeah. Was it Barcelona in Spain? Or was it somewhere else in Spain? Barcelona's a nice city. Is it? Would it count as a city? I suppose it is. Very, very historical. Yeah, Barcelona, then to the island. Mallorca? Ibiza? Lanzarote? There's quite a lot of Spanish islands. Mallorca is the one that I can think is closest. I think it's closest to Barcelona. Palma. Okay. So Palma is on Mallorca. So the island is called Mallorca. Palma is the capital of Mallorca. Again, very nice city. Been to Palma. Very nice. Did she go anywhere else in Spain? Anyway, right. Let's set up a poll. New poll. What to do after the break? Work on garden. Explore and find. Sure, no, she didn't have time to tourist. That's fair enough. Yeah, it was work related, wasn't it? No, it's that's fair enough. Like Barcelona as a city is very, very good. There's a lot of good architecture there. Explore and find stronghold. Strongho. It's now. So work on garden, explore and find strongho. What were the other things I said? Villager work, pathing, and other items. Okay, so pathing and other items would include doing the paths, figuring out what was going in that spot that we were kind of showing you where all the trees and stuff are. And here, I'm going to switch over to this screen. So I'm going to start the poll. Yeah, and then like just other little nooks and cranny, maybe like putting markers where custom trees are going to go, that sort of thing, so we can start envisioning other things. So it's everything outside of the garden. So I've put the garden as separate to like outside of the house, if that makes sense. Right. Strong hoe, netherite hunt. Do you know what? I actually don't have a reliable mending hoe at the moment, which I do need, but I want to get a villager for it, and I haven't found a villager that does hoes yet, and I keep having to recycle the villagers, if you know what I mean. Right, I will be back in a second. I'm gonna go and get a little bit of a refresher. I'm gonna get something to eat, snack, something, I don't know, I'll have to find something. I'm not even sure if I've got that many snacks, but I'm gonna get something, so I'll be back in a sec. See you shortly.